Hello everybody, I'm Riodroid and today I'm gonna show you how to make a 3D rig in the new upcoming mine-imator. So we'll start off with a rig, a Steve rig, and yeah, let's start. So the first things you need to do is you gotta take your rig, in this case Steve rig, and you gotta take an empty item template. And I will link that in the description. I will have pictures of those on the screen right now. For some reason I can't record them, but yeah, let's move on. Now that you got those files, what you need to do is you gotta take your skin, in this case the Steve skin, and you gotta resize it to be twice as big. Then what you need to do is take all the sides of his head and paste them in the item template. So for the next part you want to copy the whole row, one down, and take out any facial stuff, only leave the hair. And the bottom side and the top side, take those out and replace them with the eye color and the mouth color. Now give your character Herobrine eyes and take away his mouth. Then you want to go back to mine-imator, choose the proper skin, click on it and go to graphics and highlight the back faces and select it. So now he doesn't look as derpy. Next you want to select his head and scale it down. It's now on 1, but you want to type 0.8. And yes, I know he got a tiny head in his big body, but yeah, those layers, they're gonna make him fat. Don't forget to take away these green corners. Then what you want to do is go to the crafting table, select an item, select the item in mine-imator, get his scale to 50 on the y-axis, and if you have done that, then you can go to library, go to images, search for your own, change it to one of the faces, and place it in the right position. Also, you need to parent it to its head. Yeah. So after you have done all the sides except the top one, we are ready to go on with the top one. So just do the top one just the same as you did for all the other sides except the y-axis. You made it 50 for all the other sides, even the bottom one, but for the top one you want to make it 1 again, just because. I will explain it a little bit, but just do it, okay? When you have done the same thing with the second layer, we can move back to the template file. So the next part is a little bit complicated. What you want to do is you go to your front face and your back face and extend the hair to the left and to the right. Then extend the hair from the back, front, left and right 1 pixel up. Now when you reload your character, you will notice that he now got fancy hair. Now to make the eyes, it's pretty much the same thing as making all the other parts, except you put them between the actual eyes. They're not as thick as the front face. You put them a little bit back, and the scale is all up to you. I like to keep them at 40. It's roughly the right size, and I quite like it. So the next thing you want to do is take the last item, which is the mouth, and paste it between the eyes. Make sure you parent it to its head. Then stretch it to 1.5 and paste it between the eyes. Then go to the color and try to make it white. Let's see, where can I make it white? Is it this one? Yes. There we go. Now his eyes are a little bit in front. Now you just take the eyes separately and put them in front again. So that's the left one, and that's the right one done. Okay, so now we want to get the mouth item again and lock it to its head and then actually in its mouth. And yes, it's the wrong color, but we're getting to that in a little bit. But right now you just want to paste it like this, place it above or beneath, doesn't really matter. But for the rest of the lips you want to duplicate this one item. Just duplicate it just a bunch of times, and yeah, cool. So now that you've done those with these corners, I'm clicking on them so you can kind of get an idea where I paste them. But when you're done with the mouth, we can head back to yeah, the item template. Alright, so go to Tools, choose the color picker, and pick one of the colors from its face that is the closest to the color mouth you want it to have. Then color the mouth item and save it. Now when you reload the rig, you will see that its mouth got colored in that particular color, but his eyes didn't, and that's because you changed wait a second, why can't I, yeah, you changed this one, and I don't know what this one does, but it works, and that's where it's all about. Now you want to duplicate this item once again. You can also just add another item, it doesn't really matter, but because it's already in the mouth, you don't really have to do anything anymore. So just paste it back just that far that you can see through, somewhere around here. Yeah, paste it right here and then color it red. Now this is not the color red, but you can add some stuff, you can change it around, and when you change the RGB all the way, not up, not down, but sort of in the middle, then you get that type of red that you need for the inside of the mouth. And of course, if you got something else that looks better than this, of course you can use that. Maybe a little bit darker isn't that bad. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. So, as I already mentioned a few times, this is the last item we're using. We're using the mouth item. We're using it for the tooth. We used it for the eyes. We used it for the mouth. We used it for the inside of the mouth. And yeah, we're gonna use it to make the eyelid and the eyebrows. And that is us done. At least for today. Yes. So let's go with the eyelids first. You want to copy the mouth, the lip again, and you want to set the X to 0.5, and you want to set the Z also to 0.5. Then place it in the right position. You don't really have to see it right away, maybe a little bit, but yeah, just try and place it right above the eye. You can kind of see it right there, and then just duplicate it and do the same thing on the bottom side. And yeah, you just need to do the same thing with the other eye. So go back to your template file, choose the color picker, and pick the color that suits the eyelid best. Then you need to copy the hex, and yeah, just do that. So now that you got the hex, the way you do this is first you go to this one, the add RGB and you put it white. Then you go to multiply RGB and put in your hex, and then you get the right color. And yeah, you can do the same thing on the other side. No, there is nothing wrong with him. You pretty much do the same thing for his eyebrows, except the scale is kind of important, but you can find it out yourself. It's not that hard. And for the nose, you pretty much do the same thing. For those of you who still don't know, you go to your template PNG, choose the color picker, choose the right color, copy the hex, and yeah, paste it into the multiply RGB. And if you still got no idea, then you should probably watch it back. But let's turn the shaders on, and yeah, looks pretty cool. But that's the end of this episode. We did the head, pretty cool. Next time, we're probably gonna do the fingers, his shoes, and maybe some other random stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe for more awesome videos. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.